Good afternoon. I'm Jamil Miller Brown, the proud principal of Riverdale High School. It is my honor to welcome you, parents, families, faculty, honored guests, and most of all, our graduates to the commencement exercise of Riverdale High School's class of 2020. The young men and women we celebrate today have accomplished a significant milestone in their lives. We're here today to honor them, to recognize their achievements, and to celebrate their journey thus far. To do that, let's look at parts of their journey. On September the 11th, 2001, the United States as we knew it was turned upside down by terror attacks. That same year, these graduates made their debut into the world. On March 11th, 2020, the world was turned upside down by the declaration from the World Health Organization of a viral pandemic known as COVID-19. This same year, these graduates make their debut into this world, going forth to pursue various post-secondary opportunities. This pandemic seemingly erased all of the positives that came to be synonymous with being a senior. This was only exacerbated by the rearing of the ugly head of social injustices throughout the country, all of which these graduates now face as life. Their classroom instruction has ended. Now their education begins. With that being said, today, parents, we look ahead with confidence and little trepidation to the next part of their journey. Whether that journey leads them to pursue a higher education, join the military, or immediately join the workforce, we know that they possess the determination and perseverance to succeed. We will continuously guide and pray for them and watch them become the change they wish to see in this world. Graduates, each of you has worked very hard to make the best of yourselves. We have watched you grow from the adolescents you were in the 9th grade to the young adults you are today. Today, you arrive here at graduation a skilled and valuable group, ready to tackle the next set of challenges. And in today's world, your challenges are many. You all are a credit to yourselves, your families, and to Riverdale High. You have been preparing for this event since you started kindergarten. Now, this is the time that we celebrate your accomplishments. Today, you will officially take your place among all the other graduates of Riverdale High School. Yes, many will dub you the class of the quarantine, but we, those of us who truly know you, will always know you as the class of resilience, heart, and strength. RHS, resilience, heart, and strength. And in the words of Microsoft, you may be socially distant, but you are virtually unstoppable. Go forth, class of 2020. Continue to make us proud. And always remember, once a Raider, always a Raider. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abria Wiley. I'm Riverdale High School's class of 2020 Vice President. Greetings, fellow 2020 graduates. Who knew that March 13th would be the last time that we would step foot into Riverdale High School? This pandemic has stopped us from gathering together to acknowledge and celebrate all of the hard work that we've put in through the years. However, don't let it block the blessings that you deserve to experience in your life. This is an exciting moment. We're celebrating all of our accomplishments, but we're also celebrating what's next. We're about to step forth into different directions and new lives. In our upcoming years, we're going to step into the unknown. But with the obstacles we've overcome this year, we're sure to overcome anything ahead of us. I'll leave you with these wise words that Clive Lewis once said. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Angelica Bryson. I represent the National Honor Society, and I'm here to deliver the inspirational speech. We came a long way from August of 2016 to now June 2020. We started off high school with dreams of the future, and now we're finally here ready to embark on that journey. There will be several bumps and setbacks in the road. Nothing will happen overnight, nor will anything be easy. However, there will be better opportunities and experiences that will outweigh any troubles we face. As we move into adulthood, we will remember our peers and friendships we made here at Riverdale. Now it is time to look forward and embrace this new chapter in our lives. This chapter will define who we become in the world. Everyone here has a destiny. Now it's time to take the necessary steps to accomplish it. It doesn't matter where we come from, but where we're going. It is important we follow our dreams and aspirations and never let doubt stop us. Franklin D. Roosevelt once shared, "There is nothing to fear but fear itself." This piece of advice should be taken and used daily. Collectively, we, the class of 2020, have already made history, but every single one of us has the tools to make history on our own. And it starts here. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2020.
We pledge allegiance
all our lives
to the magic colors,
red, blue, and white.
but we all must be given
The liberty that we defend,
for justice not for all men.
history will repeat again.
It's time we learn this world was made for all men.
In the words of Stevie Wonder.
For hundreds of years, Black people have continuously been oppressed, and unfortunately, we still are. Living in a world where the color of our skin is seen as a crime. Coming from the store, being in the comfort of our living room, jogging, and doing a routine traffic stop, reaching for your license, looking suspicious, resisting arrest, threatening an officer, and etc. Actions and excuses that have resulted in deaths. There is no reason we should be killed because of your fear. When we are murdered, there shouldn't be any questions about it or confusions as of why. Call it what it is and own up to what was done. No more sweeping it under the rug, no more lying. Rightfully prosecute the officers for the crimes they've been committing. Law should still apply no matter the uniform. So no matter what we're doing, no matter the color of our skin, we should be able to live our lives without fear.
Growing up as a young Black man in America is tough. It feels like a job. We struggle as African Americans living a normal life without judgment from another race. Dating back to the race riots in the 60s, racism was at its peak. For example, when an off-duty police officer shot and killed a 15-year-old African American boy in Manhattan during the riots in the 60s, there was a peaceful protest in Harlem. 54 years later, Tamir writes, a 12-year-old Black boy got shot 2 seconds after police pulled up. The same thing that was happening back then, we're seeing happen now. We experience the same racism from those who are supposed to protect and serve us. Instead, they are shooting us and destroying our communities. Who are we supposed to call when we need help? I can't breathe. A man cries for help as he is being suffocated by a white police officer. 3 others stand and watch. All lives matter, but Black lives specifically need more attention now more than ever. These riots and protests are a result of how Black communities feel about our unfair treatment in America, and we're tired.
Trayvon Martin,
George Floyd,
Jamarion Robinson,
Breonna Taylor,
Eric Garner,
Michael Brown,
Ahmaud Arbery,
Atatiana Jefferson,
Charlena Lyles.
Philando Castile.
These are just a few names of those who were killed by police brutality, and yet some have received justice.
To the class of 2020, I encourage you to be the change we need to see in the world. Use your knowledge and your platforms to shape a future that reflects this nation's diverse population.
How long does this have to go on until we realize what's happening is wrong without question?
No justice, no peace.
Hello. It is my pleasure to address family, friends, faculty, and the class of 2020 here today. Before I begin, I hope everyone has been safe and sound in these weary times. Though this pandemic has caught us by surprise, as the saying goes, the show must go on. It took us a while, but we finally have reached a point in time where we can celebrate our graduation. 12 years worth of stress and mental breakdowns that accompany us with a diploma, and there's still the question of whether this journey was worth it or not. Yes, no, I cannot decide for you, but I have this belief that people should not measure themselves by how they live, but by what they've accomplished. And right now, we all can see completing high school as an accomplishment in itself. As a matter of fact, we all know we have struggled and failed at least once during these last 4 years. But instead of letting these struggles take us down, we have taken failure in stride for us to become graduates of Riverdale High School. Of course, let us acknowledge that we had to find motivation to overcome these trials. This motivation was found in our friends, family, and even in ourselves. Personally, my friends gave me this drive to be where I am right now. For instance, the valedictorian, Summer Blanding's work ethic pushed me to do better in the times that I slacked off. Another hardworking person I know, Crystal Bonsu, motivated me to speak out and participate in extra college courses. Seeing my best friends, Selena and Elizabeth, participate in activities outside of school made me realize there's more I could do in my life. If it weren't for my beloved friends, I wouldn't be the person speaking here today. I would assume the same goes for most of you listening here. Likewise, I offer my thanks to all the parents, families, friends, and others that have supported the class of 2020 in this journey. Most of all, let's not forget to thank ourselves, class of 2020. After all, it is us who did the work. Now look to the future. Your path in the future solely relies on the steps you take. I cannot tell you what will happen in the future, but I know that there lies many possibilities in it. And one of those possibilities contains your success. Once again, congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening, everyone. I would first like to show my appreciation to the salutatorian of our class, Deanna T. Since meeting her 4 years ago in 2016, Deanna has made various strides in all fields of academia. And I am honored to know that we can stand side by side on this momentous day of recognition for our class of the new era, class of 2020 graduation. Thank you, Deanna, for your kind and touching words, and congratulations not only for being salutatorian, but being accepted to Georgia Southern University with a President's Scholarship. Now I would like to begin my speech with a quick prayer. Please bow your heads and close your eyes for the word of prayer. Lord, we all thank you for another grateful day to glorify you in our ways. Please assist me on this stage by reaching out and motivating the ears and hearts that are seated before me on this magnificent evening. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I wrote this speech in the form of a letter to those who I hold very close to me, to those who I do not know at all, to those who are graduating, to those who have already graduated, and to those who have yet to graduate, to all. Each one of us have struggled, dealt with the pain and anguish this life has and will throw at us, yet we as a people have overcome. Just like all other things we must endure in this life, education has its highs and its lows, and we all can definitely testify when we were at those lows. Whether it be not passing one test, failing a class, or witnessing that a teacher is not so fond of you. Without those challenges, we all would not be where we are today. During these past 4 years of our lives, we all have experienced growth physically, mentally, emotionally, and that will aid us in the lives that will come and to live in the future at college, work, internships, military, and much more. We have laughed, we have cried, we have experienced anger, sorrow, and bittersweetness, but it was all necessary to enlighten us in our paths to come. There is an English writer by the name of William Ernest Henley I like to reference quite often. In his famous poem Invictus, he said, "Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and fears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how changed with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of my soul." Life itself is a series of battles we all must come to face. Think about how you used to be 4 years ago. Now think about how you are today. Clearly, you can see that you are much stronger than what you once were. Let this comparison be a driving force for what you do from now on in your life and the path you are about to take. Please be reminded that we are all meaningful and purpose-filled, and nothing or no one can take that away from you. We've completed elementary school, we've completed middle school, and now we have completed high school. And as your valedictorian, can confidently say to my fellow peers, we were victorious in this battle, and we are now being recognized for today in these caps, gowns, stoles, and cords. Congratulations to you all for remaining steadfast and focused in completing one of life's many milestones. And when you leave here today, I would like for you to know, since winning this battle, you do have many others to face till the war is over, but remain confident and steadfast. Allow me to encourage you as you encourage yourselves and others. Make every decision and action purposeful, and most importantly, make an impact in this world. Thank you for your time, and I hope my words have provided not only motivation, but a preamble to us starting our new lives as influential citizens. It is time for us all to say goodbye to Riverdale and hello to the real world. Thank you very much.
Seniors of the class of 2020, I want you to be upset. I want you to feel like you've been slighted. But I don't want you to stop there. I want you to channel all of those emotions into some constructive decisions for your life. I want you to channel those emotions into a decision to go to college. Not just go to college, but to finish college. Whether it be a 4-year university, a junior college, a technical school, I challenge you to channel that energy into getting some type of credential that will position you and your family differently going forward. I challenge you, if you're not registered to vote, I challenge you to get registered to vote. I challenge you to don't pick one issue to vote on, but pick a litany of issues to vote on. If you vote for a party, vote because that party has several issues aligned that impact your life in a positive way. Not one issue, but several issues. I'll give you a few issues, young people, that are important as you graduate from Clayton County Public Schools. Education, the economy, employment or unemployment, criminal justice, health care. All of these are issues, and you need to vote for a party that will allow you equity of access, equity of opportunity, equity of resources, in not just one area of your life, but in all of these areas that make a difference. I challenge you to channel that energy to run for elected positions. If you don't like what you see, and if you're watching what I watch, you probably don't, I encourage you, I challenge you to run for those elected positions. Do what it takes to mobilize. Do what it takes to get yourself in one of those positions. Why? So you can make a difference for your family, for your community, for your state, and for your nation. I challenge you. Much has been taken away from you. But if you study this situation, it all goes back to a leadership or a lack of it. I challenge you. I encourage you to rise up and to be leaders. Rise up to be leaders. Be moral and just leaders. Leaders that do what's right for all people. If you lead a police department, expect every officer to do what is right by all people, to treat men and women as if they were dealing with their own sons and daughters. I challenge you, class of 2020, if you become doctors and nurses and healthcare techs and other workers in the healthcare industry, I challenge you to treat all people that walk into the hospitals, into your doctor's offices, treat them all with respect and concern, and allow the quality of healthcare services to be consistent from person to person, regardless of the color of their skin. I challenge you, young people, class of 2020, if you choose to go into education, I challenge you to be teachers who value all students, administrators who value all students, recognizing that they may have differences, but the beauty of life is the diversity of life. I challenge you, class of 2020, to make a difference in your life, the life of your family, and the life of your community, the life of your state, and the life of your nation, and of course, your world. No, I don't expect you to like the situation, and you should not. But I expect you to do something differently because of it. I expect you. This community expects you. Your family expects you to take all of this situation as it is, much of it that you had no control over, and make a difference in the areas that you do have control over. That is our hope. That is our expectation of you, the class of 2020. Members of the Clayton County Board of Education, I, Dr. Maurice J. Beasley, Superintendent of Clayton County Public Schools, do hereby certify that these members of the class of 2020 have met the requirements for graduation for the state of Georgia and Clayton County Public Schools. It is with great honor that I recognize these members of the class of 2020. The class of 2020 has the rights and privileges granted to any graduate of Clayton County Public Schools. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn your tassels from right to left. You are charged now to channel all that energy to go and make a difference for yourself, your family, your community, your state, and your nation. Go and make a difference. Scholarships for Riverdale High School. Superintendent scholarships. Elizabeth Carrillo, $1,000. Timothy Brewer Jr., $1,000. Selena Perez, $500. Jasmine Farris, $500. The Rick Shrewsbury Herff Jones Scholarship, Selena Perez. The Clayton County Public Schools Foundation scholarships in the amount of $500 each. Arnice Allen, Summer Blanding, Crystal Bonsu, Ariana Cottrell, Shimar Coutin, Jayla Holmes, Abigail Owen, Quintavia Price, Deanna T., Michaela Williams.
Adefope Folua, Praise Adeyemo.
Hi, this is Praise. Congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you, all our teachers and counselors. I really appreciate you all.
Rita Angel Alex. Arnice Damonte Allen. Casey LaShawn Allen.
I'd like to thank my friends and family for the best high school experience I could ever ask for, and class 2020 we out.
Adjo Charity Amegunjan. Nicole Ames Melgarejo. Jessica Chidinma Asiebu. Deontay Isaiah Rashawn Askew. Ebony Mackenzie Baker. Javion Washington Barnes. Corey James Bell. Demia Linda Bell.
Hi, in honor of George Floyd, I'm Demaya Bell of Riverdale High School. Honorable grad class of 2020. Black Lives Matter.
Kenrick Bernard Jr. Summer Ariel Blanding. Justin Michael Blossomgame. Crystal Kayerma Bonsu. Cortasia Unique Bostick. Laura Trellis Bowie. Timothy Brewer Jr. Mai Amani Briscoe. Sharika Nicole Brown. Jalen Derek Bryant. Angelica Alexandra Bryson. Gwendolyn Nicole Campbell. Seth Alexander Campbell. Daniela Mexi Canales. Jacori Montravius Cantrell. Elizabeth Carrillo. Santiago Castro Ochoa. Zori Dion Chambliss. Jada Norris Chandler. Dorian Raymond Chapman. Coden Mackay Childers. Ibrahima Cize. Brittany Andrea Clark. Tamaya Shantays Clark. Nija Mack Cole. Christopher Coleman Jr. Demetria Shante Collins. Javarius Kimon Combs. Jordan M. Cook. Ariana Dion Cotterell. Jordan Anthony Crowder. Shayera Renee Currington. Shermar Marquez Cutting. Phelan Deshawn Daniels. Calvin Daniele Jr. Janaya Ashanti Davis. Kayla Simone Davis. Naila Renee Sincere Davis.
I just want to thank my family and give all the glory to God. I know I would not have been able to come this far without you guys. I plan on continuing my education at Georgia Military College, where I'll be graduating in December.
Tremaine LaTroy Davis. Yuto Javina Dawe. Takaya Kenitris Dawson.
I want to thank my family, my friends, and the teachers. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. Thank you for pushing me to strive and graduating. Thank you so much.
Jessica Gabrielle DeWitt.
I As I start my journey as a chemistry student, I would like to thank all my family and teachers for all their support and guidance.
Chang Doi Don. Jemiah Amari Dogan. Tyron Equan Dorch. Kyra Danae Douglas. Tommy Jacquees Dozier. Gloria Ama Junfor. Paulina Katie Eng. Moalia Canela Etine. Jalen Anthony Everett. Jasmine Ayana Ferris. Gary Marquise Feldman. Amari Renee Flowers. Ronald Leon Ford Hales. Antoinette Fowler. Diavion Rashad Gamble. Daniel Jeremiah Gardner. Oyekonsade Victoria Bogbade. Christopher George Jr. Christopher Giles Jr. Jonah King Natiko. Yashara Nakaya Goodlow.
Hey everybody, I just want to thank my friends and family for being a big support in my life, and I plan on going to school for nursing.
Canardis Reginald Graham. Destiny Ann Gray. Bruno Haddad. Sierra Shamika Hardaway. Taja Capri Harper.
I would like to start by thanking everyone who avidly assisted me throughout my journey. After high school, I plan to go to college at Georgia Southern and major in psychology.
Jayla Michelle Harris. Marlicia Nicole Simone Harris. Shamaya Zykia Harris. Taniza Zaqueza Harris. Zaire Charmaine Harris. China Jamisia Hurd. Naya Lorraine Henderson. Imani Adara Herring. Jakori Kieran Hicks. Linda Ho. Kyson Joaquin Hogans. Jayla Nicole Holmes. Paris Lanisha Hooker. Robert House III. Denarius Terrell Hubbard. Maurice Germain Hudson. Olowakorede Elizabeth Igbosanya.
Hey everyone, my name is Oluwakode Elizabeth Igosonya. A very special thank you to my family and friends, most especially to my dad and mom. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. We did it, guys.
Daniel Ogogome Ikogo. Kevin Tran Inthavangsa. Alex Jerome Irby. Breasia Lavette Vicky Monet Jackson Slaughter. Jasmine Tanea Jacobs. Jeremiah Christian James. Silena Aliana Jarvis.
It's a celebration.
Rocio Jimenez. Shania Johnson. London Jameer Jones. Tashayla Deshauna Jones. Selena Lima Ketignavang. Jamie Samuel Kentish. Christopher Lawrence King. Chloe Justine Kingsland. Paloma Lanuza Flores. Ivan Laura Cruz. Draquan Lamar Lavenway. Michael Duong Lei. Isaiah Larnell Leaks.
Hey, my name is Isaiah Leaks. I finally graduated. Thank you for all the life lessons you gave us throughout high school.
Kenyelle Keontae Lewis. Sammy Michael Linzer. Ryan Mitchell Little. Edward Isaiah Emmanuel Lofton. Anaya Shanice Loyal. Reveal Malik Lyons. Rayshawn Deontay Marshall. Jennifer Martinez Lopez. Azamwa Massady Massaquoi. Tyrick Keon Maxwell. Kentea Maddie McCarroll.
Hi, my name is Kentea McCarroll. I want to thank my family and my friends and everyone that supported me, even my teachers. And my future plans of going to Empire Beauty School.
Tyson Isaiah McClendon. Deja Ayanta McCrary. Micaiah Latoya McGill.
I said no count, no count, no count, no count, no count.
Brianna Centrise McGowan. Ashanti Darshay Mitoyer. Tremaine Moore II. Jamal Itashe Moorhead. Alicia Jatrice Mosley. Imani Runisha Moyer. Bryce Amaru Murphy. Joshua Thong Nguyen. Joseph Bu Nguyen. Patrick Nguyen. Osman Nije. Rithasia Marie Outler. Destiny Jemiah Overton. Abigail Christina Owen. Deja Denise Patton. Khalil Payton Jr. Jacquees LaCour Pearson. Salvador Perea Padilla. Selena Perez. Jaden Deshawn Pierce. Jonathan Tyler Pittman. Jonathan Art Porter.
My friends, family, and teachers, thank you all. You have made school great, and I'm blessed to have you all, and I'm proud to be a part of 2020. Thank you all. God bless.
Quintavia Nyoka Price. Stevie Tran Prosper. Christian Joseph Quinones. Sion Darren Randolph.
Big thanks to all my families and all my greatest supporters. And moving forward, I'm going to accomplish all my goals and dreams and make the best out of life.
Skyla Tamir Relaford. Leo Riley IV. Alexis Hope Roberson. Aaliyah Faith Roberson. Demaria Najir Robinson. Tremaine Christopher Robinson. Norma Elizabeth Robles. Gilberto Adrian Rodriguez Ortiz. Cassandra Arlena Rosales. Jaden Abria Ross. Angelica Salgado. Malik Bernard Salters. Michael Cornez Scandret. Kennedy Danielle Scott. Tamir Self. Jonquez Alex David Simpson. Anthony Arnold Jamarkel Smith. Deonce Latrice Smith. Joshua Elijah Smith. Taylor Sky Spears. Turi Vashon Spencer. Anansa Marie Stanfield. Maisha Latrice Sterling. Isaac Ramont Stokes. Tyra Simone Sutton. Aaliyah Marie Tangway.
Well, I wasn't super active in school. I'm glad I was able to graduate early with the support of family, and even though they're not here anymore, my dad and my grandma, I can move forward.
Erica Danielle Taylor. Sanai Lene Taylor. Deanna Dethane T. Laquavius Tyrell Marquez Tenney, Dernmus Jacoby Thomas, Duntarius Kayvon Thomas, Cadasia Latavia Thompson.
Yay, I finally made it. I want to thank my mom, dad, and family for supporting and helping me through this 2020 school year.
Lanice Charity Toy, Tuan An Tran, Lie Javon Turner, Herbert Turner IV, Lashana Sincere Tyus, Merleth Candelaria Valencia, Sarah Vasquez, Ashayla Lanisha Vaughn, Nora Danielle Vasquez, Sandra Paola Vasquez, Tafara Omega Virgo, Adam Tran Vo, Imore Alia Vasquez, Alicia Nikia Walker, Kentrail Jamario Walton,
Hello, friends and family. Class of 2020. I made it.
Jalen Derek Washington, Jelani Kamari Amir Webb, Jory Pashane White, Miracle White, Tyrese Cottrell White, Zanaya Kiona White, Kenesha Leslie Wiggins, Gian Alexander Williams, Kimoni Nateka Nishant Williams, Leah Ray Williams, Michaela Darlene Williams, Rontavius Randolph Williams, Righteous Love Williams, Jaquez Armand Willingham.
Hey, it's Jaquez Willingham. I just want to send a special shout out to family and friends who helped me through it all as I prepare for Atlanta Tech in the fall.
David Frank Wilson, Jordan Isaiah Wise, Nadia Cherie Witherspoon, Naquavius James Quell Woods, Charles Edward Wright, Abria Elizabeth Wiley, Marlon Wine, Bryant Matthew Zambrano,